Zombie apocalypse.
Hello everyone, I am the Flesh 3004. Welcome back to Osiris New Dawn. Thank you for taking the time to hang out with me. I always like hanging out with you, so why don't you sit back, relax, enjoy the video. Let's get into some gaming. The last time we were here, we just got done building our spaceship, and we don't have the roof on there yet. Of course, I haven't got that done yet. But there's our little beautiful spaceship through the window that we can't go up to now for whatever reason. So there's our spaceship right there. I have some stuff on it, not a lot. I've been putting stuff on it slowly but surely so we can begin going out and doing things. But I said last time that I would like to see about building the mech, and that's what I want to do. I have been working on gathering materials, so I have quite a bit of stuff. I just think I need a few more things left, and then I do believe that we can build the mech. So let's go out here and let's go see what there is. Alright, let's go see. For the heavy class OAMU, we need some gunmetal and circuit boards, and that's all that we need. We got to make some more wire because we're going to need at least 4 wire to make the circuit boards unless we get stuff to make that, and I would much rather not use up a bunch of our power cells and everything else like that, but we do have some wire. Let me go ahead and make some more wire. I have a little bit of rubber, so maybe we can make a little bit more wire with that as well, but I gotta go see what all we can do here. So we're gonna go into here first. We're gonna go and make, okay, we can make a wire. That should give us hopefully enough. Let's go to the circuit board, and we need to do 4 of these. So we should have enough for that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, while that's doing, we also need some gunmetal. We need 4 of that. So gunmetal, we're going to need some molybdenum, and then we will have enough of that. Let's go ahead and get this out now. Circuit boards, we got that. Let's go find the molybdenum, and then we will make the gunmetal, and hopefully then we will be ready to make the OAMU. That would be pretty darn exciting, I do gotta say. I have never actually made it. We have used it a little bit, and that was about it on the experimental stuff that we were doing when we were doing this before it came out. You remember that? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Should have these, and then we'll be able to make the heavy class OAMU, or the walking thing, whatever that is. And then we should be able to do some stuff like that. I don't know if we're going to use it like right away, but at least we will have it. I'd like to do a little walking around with it just to try to get used to it. And as you can tell from the last episode, the spaceship has changed, and you use your mouse to look around with it now, and that's pretty exciting. Alright, heavy class OAMU, it is lit up, it is green. That means we can make it. Let's go and do that. Oh, what the heck? It's making it in here? Well, that's different. You used to always make everything out there. No, I didn't have to build this that far away. Well, ain't that just freaking amazing? So, oh, it does. Holy moly. How are we supposed to get inside of you, pal? Ah, there we go, I think. Okay. There we go. Now we're... Ooh, hey. Hey, we can dance. We can dance. How do you like that, man? We're dancing. Ooh, wow. Oh, wow. So if you look this way, you can walk this way, or you can walk this way and still look that way. Wow. Okay, I guess you do walk the way you look. Okay. Well, we can turn sideways and walk this way. That's awesome. Sweet. Okay, that was a little glitchy, I do gotta say. Only shoots a little bit at a time. Doesn't do anything with the right mouse button, but the left mouse button. Hey, we're getting stuff. How do you like that? I don't think it has any sort of inventory, but we will find out. Let's go find something. Okay, you can kind of run. You can kind of jump, I guess, if that's what you want to call jumping. Sweet. We got some stuff done. Alright, let's go out here. Let's go see what this guy does against some real baddies. Ooh, hey. Come on, get down off there, bud. Don't think it's going to take exactly a lot of damage. It doesn't look like it's taking any damage at all, to be honest. Good. Oh, it's dead. All right, let's go over and gather the stuff. Let's go over and gather the stuff. Wow, this thing's deadly. Ah, he disappeared. Well, let's get out. Let's press F. Let's go over here and let's gather up all this stuff, huh? Nice. Well, we're going to have a lot of meat here. That's good. And maybe it can only display a little bit of stuff at a time. I don't know, but the game, I mean, not the robot. Okay, let's go to inventory. Let's go to G. Okay, we only have 2 whole slots in here. That's not exactly a lot. Oh, hey, buddy. Man, this thing is deadly. That's awesome. One more thing that we do have to try before we go and do anything. I want to see if it will do it. If it does... Come on, bud. Jump, please. You're not a very good jumper. I don't know how to tell you that. How are we actually going to be able to get out of here? Kind of climbs up the hill, sort of, you could say. Maybe barely, kind of. I want to see if it will actually go into the mine. And this thing does not climb over anything very well at all. You'd think that it would. Oh, this thing is not going to go into that darn mine. I can tell you that much right now. It's just too enormous. Okay, well, there's that thought for the day. But, you see how deadly this thing actually is. It's not very good at doing this stuff. Come on, bud, get up there. Thank you. Gonna have to do the run and jump thing, huh? Well, I am just gonna go out here to the sand. And I'm gonna get it back out here to the base, or I'm gonna head back to the base. Doggone, this thing is not just a little wonky, this thing is very wonky. I need to get out of here. So, remember when using this thing on this kind of terrain, it is not so good. Well, can you run then? Sort of over that. There we go. I guess once you get on flat land, it'll do a whole lot better for you. It makes a pretty good jump. Doesn't really seem to take much damage. We're doing 50 kilometers an hour, huh? That's not really too bad for a big old heavy machine that I'm sure weighs a lot more than we want to know. Nice. So now we have the mech. We have actually... Oh, hey. Oh, wow. Did you see that? One shot. Yow. That's amazing. Darn, this thing is deadly as heck. Awesome. Well, we know what we'll be doing when we get over to any other place that we're going to. Gonna be using this for sure, man. Wow, this is awesome. So I do like the turning radius. Wow, you can turn that guy all the way around. How do you like that? That's cool. That made me dizzy, but that's okay. Alright, so, let me see. Let me look at this guy. I want to get a good look at him. Holy moly, he's huge. Enormously huge. Hugely huge. I know he's going... Well, I think he's going this way. So I think I kind of had him a little bit. Okay, yeah, see. So when you get in, even if he's facing this way, he will turn around this way. So remember, his toes are a little bit longer than this here. It's one way to know which way you're going. So instead it has some pretty heavy plasma cannons, and it does look like it. That must be those right there. Those little guys right there. Okay, that's good. Well, that's pretty cool, man. This thing is super duper deadly. That is awesome. That was fun. We're definitely going to take that guy out and get some resources. As long as we empty out our inventory and then put whatever tiny bit of extra that he can carry in there, like a full stack of whatever. But that'll take inventory off of us, too. Alrighty then, let me show you. I don't have a lot on here yet, so let's go see. I'm taking the plant fibers because I don't know what's all going to be over there. Wherever planet we decide to go to, I'm not too sure yet. I'll probably take some more magnesium. I don't know what all I'm going to take yet. I'd like to take some soil, so that we have that. We don't have to worry about making that. I'm just not too sure. This stuff we can make. I'm probably not going to take that. But these we should probably take. I'm going to take those, and I'm going to go and drop about 5 of those on there. And everything else I think that we can pretty much make. I got to take water and food. So we're going to make some more food. We need to harvest the resources that we have. And I'm going to take several of those. There's a couple barrels on there. And that's what I'm planning on taking with us. So let's go harvest our vegetables here and then and fruits. And then we're going to go make some of that crab stew. We may even make some berry juice to take with us. If we do that, we're going to need some more jars. Do we have any more jars? Let me go take a quick look and I'll see if we do. Since I'm looking at some empty space here, what I'm going to do is I think I'm just going to go ahead and start dropping a lot of these ingots so that we don't have to be carrying them everywhere that we go. I'm going to take some of this other stuff, though, like a lot of these unprocessed ores, so that way we have them. I don't know what all is going to be wherever it is that we're going to go. I just don't know. So I do have a bit of this. Let me just go and take that last little bit. I don't know what we're going to find on any place, so it'd probably be best to be a little bit over-prepared than under-prepared, if you know what I mean. I know that I've heard that there are mines and stuff on the other planets, or moons, or whatever you want to call them, but I don't know how much. So, let's just take a bit of stuff that we may need, and then that way we know that we're going to have more than enough of anything that we may need. Okay, we do have plenty of room. Might as well take some barrels. Let's go make another 147% capacity, huh? I'm going to go drop this stuff on the ship that we're going to take, and then we'll go and make some food, and then we'll see about going out to space and seeing what is out there. Hopefully some good stuff. We will come back to the planet, obviously. I mean, we kind of have to. You know, this is our home base. So let me get this dropped, and then we'll make some food and gather our plants and berries. Okay, first thing we're going to do is we're probably going to go ahead and cook up a whole bunch of this grilled alien meat. That would be the best thing. That way we can make some meat stew. We have a lot of water. Let's go ahead and let's go and do all of these. Now, meat stew, let's just go ahead and do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, or 12. We'll do those, and then we will get out some vegetables. Let's go harvest that. Still need to make the thing on here, but again, that's something that's, you know, I'm not really as worried about that. Let's go ahead and harvest everything. G, F, B. Wow, we got a lot of potatoes. Holy moly. That's awesome. Okay. G, F, B. Wow, we didn't get as many that time, but 20 potatoes. Hokey jamoky. That's a lot. Alright, we have quite a bit of stuff here, man. Let's go to F1. Let's go to default. Alright, 36 potatoes, 8 carrots. We have plenty of carrots in here for right now. Let's go find those. There are 19 there. We do have some meat stew right here. So let's take that. We're going to take this crab stew since this does so good. And let's go and take 30 crab meat, and then we will cook up this stuff. I may take some of this extra food too, just for the sake of taking it. You never know when we're going to need it, like this and berries and different things like that. But first, okay, let's go and take all of these. We have 19 of these going, so that's good. That's going to help us out. That's going to keep that replenished, which I would like to keep some of that on me just in case. That way we're good there. Alright, we got this. Let's take that, and now we need for the crab stew, we have everything that we need right here. How many of those can we make? We can make 13. Let's just make 10 of those. Okay, good. We're out of crab meat now. That worked out just right. So, let's do that. Then what I'm going to do is just go ahead and drop, like let's say, we'll take 2 of those, just in case we need them. We're going to take... yeah, that's enough apples. And we're going to take most of these berries, I think. Because everything will regrow, so I'm not really too worried about that. We're going to take that. Let's go and take these here. I think maybe we'll leave 10 of these here. Whoa, what am I doing? Let's just go and take 2 potatoes. The apples, we probably don't need that many of these things. We do need, so I'm going to take all the berries that we can. And apples are really good food too, so I guess I should just go and take a few of them. They do 10 and 5 water. That's really not too bad. I don't know if we can make any berry juice. Let's go see. This is only doing food. Okay, so we cannot make any juice in here at all. So we have a lot of meat right now. We have a lot of food on us. I am taking plenty of water. Let's go to F1. So I have these 3 water right here, and I have another empty container. I am thinking, let's go and make one more juice, and we'll take that juice that's in there too. I thought we could make that in, oh wait, we don't make that in there. We make that over here. You gotta have the berry juice. That's in here. Alright, there we go. We can only make 1 of those for right now. Good. Let's go and take that. I may go ahead and get out another container of the glass. And then that way we have at least 2 berry juice. Well, we do have 2 berry juices. An extra berry juice. Let me go and get that out. All the preparations to go on vacation. Wowzers. There's that berry juice. I'm not going to get too worried about the tree sap or anything. Let's take that. You never know. We may need it. I really don't know. I'm not planning on being out forever and ever, but if we get cold and we start losing health, then we may need more stuff than we think we do. Let's go and eat a piece of meat while we're at it. Okay, that way we're nice and full. Everything is good. Alright, we've set the alarm to the house. It's ready to go. If anybody breaks in, they're in for a surprise when the, well, whatever authorities show up to arrest the people. I don't know if there's an alarm on there or not. I'm just hoping there is. Alright, let's... we did everything there. Let's go over the contents here right quick before we go. Okay. Back up a little bit. G. So, as you can see, I'm not going to go and take another berry juice. We have 2 of those and lots of water. I think we'll be okay. We have all these containers for the snow that we can make water with. We have enough of the scrap metal, patch tape. We have lots of the unrefined resources. And we have enough stuff to hopefully be able to make plenty of things so that we have enough to go on. I'm hoping this will be everything that we need. And before we go, what I'm going to do is drop all of this stuff here that we just don't need to be taking with us for right now. And I will be back, and then we will head out and go and do some spaceshipping in our spaceship. Alright, dropped as much as I could and as much as I'm going to drop. My inventory's not doing too bad. I have barrels and some food and different things like that. And I was also looking at, so the meat stew does 15 health, 40 food, 35 water. The crab stew, 50 health, 200 food, and 125 water. So between everything, we should be doing pretty doggone good. At least that's my hope. Okay, now, yes, let's deploy the ramp. Come here, Mr. Ramby Ramp. Sweet. Alright, kids, you loaded? You loaded in? You ready to go? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Oh, we can see the inside of the ship now. I guess I don't need that all right now. All the little displays showing everything, kind of space engineer-y, I guess you might say. Parking brake is definitely on. Alright. Well, I guess we are ready to go if we're ever ready to go. You ready? Everybody buckled in? Alright. Here we go. S goes up. And A and D still do what they do. And let's go up. Press space to exit planet. And we are now in space. Alright. Ooh, hey, look at that. Oh, 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 slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. Last time we were in space, we got a bunch of Azurnium, and I think it might not be a bad idea to go in and get some more Azurnium. Because we don't have any of that Azurnium anymore. Now, trying to get this thing to stop last time was a royal challenge. But this time, we at least do have a little bit of an advantage in that we still don't know what we're doing. So that should be a little bit better, huh? Let's go right over here. I'm going to stop back here a little ways, make sure that I'm nice and stop it. A little bit closer, and I'm going to go out there, and we're going to go gather some Azurnium. Okay, there we go. Let's go and press F. Sweet. Whoa, boy, howdy. This is going to take a little bit to get used to. Let's go to 6. Oh, boy. Where's our ship? Okay, there it is. Okay, there we go. We're going this way. Now, C does not go down. That would be control goes down, I do believe. Okay, and that is right. Good. I gotta remember that, because otherwise we're not going to get anywhere. Alright. We got some Azurnium. We got some Azurnium. It's really pretty. I do like it. I do like the way it looks. Let's go up here, and let's just gather up a bit of this. That way when we get back, or whatever, we can make some droids, and that would be really good to do. Kind of forgot about getting the Azurnium, but it's a good thing that I did remember, because that was something that I have been wanting to do for a little bit now. Good. And it doesn't look like we're using hardly any oxygen, so that is good, because I'm not noticing our oxygen going down. Now, there may be a limit, of course, but I know in the first iteration of this game, we used oxygen. We had to use our tanks because we were going to run out and all of that, and we could probably still make it, though. It's not like, you know, a bad thing. Let's go see. How much do we have? Ooh-wee. Good. We have like 92 Azurnium. That should be enough to do what we need to do, or so I hope. Excuse me. E to go around, Q and E to turn, or, you know, rotate. We have been to that whatever that one moon is, Lutari or whatever. But that was before they got everything, you know, done for us. So maybe we should look at, okay, F. Oop. Let's get upright. So, ooh, it makes me dizzy. Wow, look at that. You can see all the circles down there. Crop circles. Where's the ramp? Aha. There we go. And this is a little bit tougher than it would seem. Alright. Let's go and pilot the ship. You kids doing okay back there? No fighting now. Let's turn. And let's just look around here for a quick minute. Let's just go and speed up a little bit. Okay. Go crashing into the rocks. That would be really, really, really bad. No sound in space, because in space no one can hear you scream. Everybody knows that. Especially if you've seen Aliens, then everybody knows that. Okay, there is Lutari. We have been to Lutari, but I don't think we've been back to Lutari. Let's just go ahead and see what may be there. We can at least go take a look around, huh? Alright, let's get over that way, and let's go in space, and we're going to go to Lutari. Maybe. Okay, good. Ooh, hey, look at that. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Pressing yes. Everything's... Whoa! Lutari's gone. Did Lutari meet its end? Or did we meet the end? Pretty sure Lutari's still there. I don't know why it wouldn't be. Yes, we can slow down now, so that's good. But I just don't know where Lutari is. Let's go see... Oh, Proteus 2. Now, weren't we just at Proteus? Or have we already almost... Wait, what's that? Is that Lutari? Oh, we're already at Lutari. There it is. Right there in front of us, man. We done turned away from us somehow. I don't know how we did that. Okay, there we go. Let's go to Lutari. There we go. Hey, we're going sideways. Slow down, son. Slow down. Whoa, 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 Nelly. Yowzes. We have... Ooh, hey, look at that. There's stuff down there. We have been here once, as I said, and we really don't know our way around here at all. Luckily, we can look down. That is so nice. There. I like that. What do you think? You think that's good? I think that's good. I like how that turns. I do like that a lot. Now, all we got to do is just land this baby. Okay, so that's one going down that makes the flaps come up. I forgot about that. Doing, 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 doing. Hopefully we're in a good area. Don't want to land on the shrooms. I hope we can land okay. There we go. Just got him landed. Just had to move forward just a little bit. Okay, we are super, super cold. That's going to be a huge problem when we are out here. But at least we made it this far. Undiscovered plant. Let's use number 6 on him, and let's just see. Use botany kit. Maybe we'll do that instead. Oxygen. Oh, nice. Okay, cool. Well, what about number 6? What was that? What will that get us? What? What was that? Fungtiple bulb. 2 food and 10 oxygen. Nice. That's awesome. Okay. I see. So we can ingest those and get stuff. Well, ain't that just swell? So we can get a little bit of oxygen from here, or so I'm thinking. This is a pop-up. What the heck was that? This is a pop-up. I could not read that. I'll have to go back into editing and just see what the heck that said. Let's slash this guy. Okay, more bulb. All right. Well, we are here now on Lutari. Let's go see what there may be on the planet for us, and then we will probably go and see about going to another planet or something. And thought I heard something. Just go see rich iron deposit. Nice. Well, never hurts to have iron. Everybody knows that. Good. So they still have the rich deposits. And that's always nice. Maybe Rich doesn't like depositing things for us, but, you know, we like when Rich deposits things. I don't think that's going to be... Oh, wait, that is iron. I wasn't too sure it was. Okay. Let's go to F1. Let's make sure that we're doing okay. We have 43. Maybe we should just go ahead and do... Okay, there we go. That will be more than enough. That's like 49. That'll give us a stack at least. And let's go see more iron. Looks like this is... Ooh, hey, what's that? Is that gold? Nice! Rich gold deposit. Good. We do have gold on the ship, so I'm not too terribly worried about it, but it's always nice to have extra. Alright, let's go look around this place a little bit. We might even build a little shelter. Well, well, well. How do you like that? There's something over there, too. I don't know what that is. Oh, hey, look. There's all kinds of stuff here. Sweet. All right. Let's get out our number 3, and let's take this guy apart. Wow, that was fast. Holy moly, I'm not used to that. I am so not used to that. That's insane. Oh, hey, broken wire. Man, I am just not used to that at all. Can I get to that? Oh, wait, there it is. Right there. Nice. So it does look like we're going to have a few things here. Ooh, hey, look at that. Buddy! Hi, buddy. What are you? Are you a bad guy? I think you're a bad guy. Let's go see what kind of bad guy you are. Hi, you're beautiful. The heck are you? I just don't know what you are. F. Oh, inspect. Moon mantis. All right. Let's go to 4 and let's see. Okay, alien tissue. So I'm thinking we probably have to do all these legs again, and... Okay. So we know we can get plenty of alien tissue. We're not too worried about that right now. Rock outcropping. Rock outcroppings. What's that? More rock outcroppings. Rock outcroppings. Rock outcroppings. Lots of rock outcroppings, I can tell you that much. That looks like that might be something important. Ooh, obsidian. We do have a little bit of this back at our base, but we don't have a lot. So maybe it'd be a good idea to gather a little bit more. Okay, lots of rock outcroppings. There's another satellite. Nice. So this is Lutari, and we have been here before. They just didn't have all the satellites and everything on here. And that's something that we definitely need to be... Oh, another piece? Nice. How are we doing? Okay, we have plenty of room. I'm not, excuse me, used to this thing going so darn fast. So that's this. And do they have another piece down here some... Oh, right there. Nice. The nice thing is this thing will find this stuff underground, and that's always good. Alright. Luckily it shows where our ship is, because right now I would have no idea where it is. We've met our first space creature, the moon mantis. I do believe we've seen him before, the first time when we were on Lutari, but that's been quite some time ago, so I don't really remember for 100% sure. That over there is probably going to be Aziel, I'm thinking, because that is Proteus. That's where we came from. That's where we live, Ma. Well, look at all this. This is awesome. This is amazing. They have done a lot of work here. You can tell that they have changed things. And I really like that part a lot. That looks a little different over there. Let's go see what that is. Let's go see. What is this?
Starvation warning.
Okay, I'll eat. Let's go eat. There we go. Let's use this and let's go see what this is. Ooh, okay, this is moon shroom. Let's go to 6 and let's see what we get. Okay, we can't do anything else with that. So we'll have to find another moon shroom and see if we get more than just fibers, because fibers are nice, they're fine, but I'd like to get something else. So what I'm going to do is, before we have to end this, let me go over there and we're going to go see what we get from those moon shrooms. I will be right back once we get over there. So on the way over to these moon shrooms, I noticed that down at the bottom the oxygen is definitely going down. That's not exactly the best thing. Ooh, shears, that's what we should use. Moon shroom. We got some moon shroom. We got some moon shroom. We got some moon shroom. Looks like a guy standing over there right there on the hill, looking over at something, guarding something. Maybe they are. Alright. I wonder if we can use shears on here too. Let's go and try shears on here. Okay, shear. Okay, alien fiber. Well, that was not what I was expecting, but that's okay. Looks like some more resources. Don't know what. That may be aluminum. Let's just go over here and take a quick look and see what may be over here. Hopefully some decent stuff. We should probably build something here just to have something here so that we can say we were here. Let me go in and go and put my pick back on. It looks like Lawn's Delight, to be honest. Oh, that's lead. Nice. It's a long way to come for just a little bit of lead, I can tell you that much. That's Lawn's, or yeah, that's Lawn's Delight. Okay, I thought it was molybdenum. Well, this is a good little crater right here. I do like this. This is a nice place. Oh, zirconium. Yes. We need zirconium, zirconium. We need zirconium. Well, now you know where to find zirconium. I am taking all the zirconium that I can find. That is for sure. Let me go around, gather some zirconium. We will have that on us at least, and then we can make the other fabricator, and we can make stuff that takes zirconium. That is good. I like. Doesn't look like there's going to be a lot of zirconium, but I do have Lawn's Delight on the ship. That is, of course, the lead, so we'll get the lead out. Alright, well now you know where to find zirconium, and I know where to find zirconium as well. Finding it can be the problem, but I'm sure it's here, and it's in spots, and we can always find it, I'm sure. Alright, I am back on the ship now, and I was going to show you. So this is what the zirconium now looks like. That is absolutely beautiful. If I would have been thinking about it, I would have brought some oxygen tanks, but I didn't really think about it because I wasn't overly thinking about how I was going to do things. What I think we should do right now, hey look, scrap metal. What I think we should do right now is go ahead and build a place, and I will do that. Let me eat a piece of meat again because we're getting really hungry. As it's colder, you will go through food faster. Whoa, what the heck? Didn't realize you could just gonna fall right out of there, man. That was interesting. Okay, now I know. Let's go to here, and I'm gonna go back over there, and I'm gonna set up a little bit of a base there. Let me go and take quite a few of these. I may need to make some patch tape. Let me go see what I need there. Let's go to F2 and let's go to utilities. Actually, it'd be structures for a scrap hut. I'm gonna need to make some makeshift patch tape. For the makeshift patch tape, I'm going to need cloth. For the cloth, I'm going to need fibers. I dropped the other fibers because I didn't kind of think about it, but I do know I brought enough to do that with. So let me get that made. We're going to make a place over there where we just got that zirconium from. Let loose of me, please. Thank you, ship. Gun ship. Quit trying to hold me down, man. Let me go do that, and then we'll make a hut, and then we'll probably call this an episode. Let's go down here in this area where all that stuff was. I did fly the ship over here, so that way we don't have to walk quite as far back to the ship. And I got my oxygen back once I got in the ship and started piloting it. That was a little glitchy there, wasn't it? Let's make our base right up over here, I think. This will be a good starting area, and then if we want to, we can eventually make a place here. Let's go to F2, Structures, Scrap Hut, and there we go. Let's raise them up just a little bit like that, because we don't have to worry about wind or anything here. That would be really, really good. F, build. Alright, so now we actually have a place, actually have a place to go to, oh, we can sleep in here. Nice, I wouldn't want to sleep on this floor, But at any rate, we have a place that we can save our game at now, and that's good. 15 health and set respawn point. Nice, I didn't know that was there. They added that recently. Alright, there we go. We now have a place to respawn at, and we have our ship right here, so that way when we come back to the game, everything should be good, and we should be here on this planet, or so we hope, because if not, it's going to be a mighty long walk back out here. Thank you for joining me here. This is Osiris New Dawn. We are on Lutari. We made it out here. We made our mecha machine, our mech walker, whatever you want to call it. And we did a little bit with that. We took out some creatures really easy. We found zirconium. I'm super excited about that. That means we can make some better stuff. Lustrous metal, primarily used as a refractory and opacifier. Okay. Pacifiers generally don't use zirconium that I know of, but maybe an opacifier does. Alright, so if you've enjoyed this episode, drop a like on this video. If you are new here and you like what I'm doing, please consider subscribing. Share this as you wish. And we will talk to you later. You have a good day, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye.